Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit the like button. The driver who allegedly killed Nicki Minaj's father in a hit and run accident is now out. If you could recall, I posted a video where this incident happened on Friday. The hit and run man who killed Nicki Minaj's father who never stopped. But right now, the father, that's the late father of Nicki Minaj, who is 65 years old, has passed away as a result of that particular hit and run. And this happened about 6:15 p.m. last Friday. And it was gathered that he was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead on Saturday morning. And the alleged hit and run driver has now turned himself into the police yesterday morning, being February 17, 2021. Nicki, who is 38 years old, who was born in Trinidad and Tobago and raised in the Queens borough of New York City, is yet to publicly address the death of her father. And also in 2010, the rapper described her father as a violent man towards her own mother and saying that he once set the house on fire with their mom inside that same house. And these were her words. She was actually interviewed and she said this in 2018. I remember when my mother would let my father be violent with her, and she always brings up this story about when I was a little girl and I will stand in front of my mother. The singer was stating this out and demonstrating how she would put her arms out for protection. This was what she said her mom went through. And she is now saying this to herself that these are her words again. That's why maybe some people would describe me as abrasive or bitchy or whatever, because I vowed from that age no man would ever abuse me. Call me out my name, treat me like that, then all of a sudden, that was my life. It's so sad that her father has passed away, and thank God that he has turned himself in to the police, which also describes the person as a person with a good conscience. However, it's better that he has come out in the open so as to clear himself. Otherwise, some people would never turn themselves in because they were not caught, no one ever saw them, but he decided to come back to turn himself in, which is a good thing. Who knows how the cops is going to handle this particular issue now, because it will still be termed as a murder case. However it turns out to be, well, you'll definitely get updated. And for her story, which I had mentioned earlier in the previous video, where she had said her mom was being abused by her father. Abuse is not a good thing for any woman to go through in the marriage or in a relationship. This abuse has become an act that some men have made up their minds to treat their wives in this manner, which is not a good thing. And you can see that Nicki Minaj, owing to the fact that she grew up knowing this particular act from her late father to her mother, has also vowed to herself never to let any man abuse her. And I think if other women who are going through this abuse would say this to themselves, they won't let any man abuse them by them reporting if they sense anyone or any of their husbands or men they are dating that is abusive. They should report. Make your voice heard, make your voice known. It's painful when you see women go through this. You see some women who come out with swollen eye, black eye, swollen face, cuts all over, injuries. Some are being stabbed. It's just the grace of God that they survive. Like the video I posted a few days ago where the man started stabbing his wife. They had an argument, and all he decided to do was to pick up one of the kitchen knife and started stabbing his wife. But thanks be to God that she survived it. And that's what it leads to. When you're quiet, going through this domestic violence, you will end up either losing your life or almost losing your life. So it's better you please tell yourself no man would abuse you by reporting. Because once you open up your voice, you speak up, someone has heard you, definitely you will get the help you need. Probably your husband too needs the help. He really needs help, because any man who is beating his wife needs help too. You don't know what the man is going through. Probably he's having some psychological trauma, or he is going through certain things that is leading him to that, and except he gets the help he need, he would continue acting like that. But whatever he's going through doesn't justify him raising his hand on his wife, whoever that person is. No matter what is happening to the man, he is never justified to hit a woman. Some men that get involved into acts of domestic violence, first of all, place your wife in your mother's shoes, or your daughter's shoes, or your sister's shoes. What if it is any of these three that is being treated the way you treat your wife? How are you going to feel? You know, when some men beat women, batter them, you'll be asking yourself, do they think that these are punching bags? These are exercise bags, like boxing exercise bags? Or what do they look at these women as when they are hitting them? Some will kick a woman, kick her to the point of even some of their wives are pregnant, they still go ahead, beat them. Some beat their wives to death. Why? This is a woman you have professed love to. A woman you said you want to spend the rest of your life with. So which means you spend the rest of your life with her going through pain. Please, women, speak up on time. Don't be silent about it. Let your voice be heard. There are helplines that you can easily call if you are afraid that he is going to catch up with you and then harm you more once he hears you have made your report. There are ways of you going about it that he wouldn't even know that you are calling for help. You could call the cops, or you could call a friend that you trust, that you know that would also reach out to help you. Please don't keep quiet, because once you keep quiet, your life is in danger. Some of these men, they don't care even if you live or you die. So long as they have carried out the act on you, they are satisfied. Some men, it gives them pleasure beating up their wives. But I'll be imagining when some of these women will be crying and begging you to stop, you wouldn't even stop. You see them bleeding. It's so painful. Some women will bleed and then they are crying out. You keep on hitting them. Where is your conscience as a man, as a husband, and as a father? And some of them, they have kids. Their kids would even be there crying and talking to their father to stop, and the man will keep on battering this woman. Or he may lock themselves up in the room and beat her up. Why? Please, this is so painful. Even hearing things like this, it's really painful. No matter what the woman has done, some of the men would use an excuse and say she is being insultive to him, she's calling him names, or she's nagging. It is not enough reason. You're not justified. No matter what your wife is doing, you're not justified to raise your hand. Instead, you call on family members. Let them hear you too and know what is happening in your home, know what their daughter is doing. It is better. Or, like I would always say, you meet your church leaders or your various religious leaders, or you meet organizations that actually reach out to people to help them in situations like this, or you go for counseling or seek for therapists. These are things or ways you can help salvage your marriage rather than hitting a woman. And you as a man, if you know you have the hot temper, most times some men will say, I didn't know when I did it. I was controlled by anger, or I am hot tempered. Then you work on that. You seek for help. You know yourself better than your wife know you. If you have this problem, you're struggling or battling with anger, with your temperament, then you need to go out there and sort for a way to help yourself. Don't use that as an excuse and then you pound on your wife. You transfer all the aggression on your wife, the poor woman who is there helping you and taking care of your children and ensuring that the home is kept well, do a whole lot of things for you. You come back, instead of appreciating her, you beat her up. Some of these women are even very nice to these men, to their husbands, and their husbands still beat them up. You be asking, what is it? Are these men okay? Why do you see your wife in that manner? Or do you see your wife as a different creature and then you start beating her without even stopping? Some men beat and beat their wives until they die at that spot. Please, women, speak up. It's painful to see women go through this. And men, please seek for help. You also need help. Any man that is beating his wife also need help, because it's either something is wrong somewhere or you are not telling yourself the truth. Those men that are involved in domestic violence, please cease from it. There is no point you inflict serious pains on women like this. Please stop. The earlier the better, before you stain your hands with blood. Anger grows up. It's like from one stage to the next. The next thing is, once your anger increases, even if you're beating your wife to death, you don't even care because the anger has gotten to the extreme. Please learn to control yourself, men. Some of these men that are into acts like this, they say you don't follow a woman with the way she speaks or with the utterances she makes. The best thing that you would do for yourself as a man is just walk away. When a woman starts saying or acting in that manner, that can be very painful, nagging, screaming, or saying all manner of insultive things, all you do is to walk out on that woman. Just quietly walk away so that you don't get yourself so upset and carry out actions you would regret at the end. And so for some women who also push their husbands to the wall by being naggy, insultive, and saying all manner of things, please relent from it, because these are things that lead them to that act, though they are never justified for hitting the woman. But at the same time, women should please be conscious of the utterances they make, the way they speak to their husbands, so that issues like this would not be coming up. Please, everybody is important in the marriage. The husband and the wife is important. So also your children are very, very important. You should also look after them. And remember that these kids are watching. When you are hitting their mother like this, you end up making your kids to develop hatred in their hearts towards you. You can see how Nicki Minaj expressed her own pain. She grew up knowing that her father was beating up her mother, and that gave her pain in the heart, and she grew up with it. You can imagine, she is now 38 years old, but she still has the pain of the ill treatment her father had given to her mother. Please desist from it if you are in this kind of an act upon your wife. Friends, what do you all have to say about this? Once again, may the soul of Robert Maraj rest in perfect peace with the Lord. Friends, please, you can put that your comment at the comment section. Thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit the like button. Also, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's Matt Pa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matt Pa, he is the teacher and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below. So please, you just click on that link and you will have access to Matt Pa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below so you'll have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there you can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Matt Pa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Matt Pa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you will really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.